Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos, and a lot has changed since you last welcomed the Markcoos Mafia. But this is episode number 19, and as you can see, I'm going for my favorites player list, and I'm getting rid of some players. But as you can see, I've added also some more players like Kautrobis, Jenkinson, the likes of course, Willian, Kieran Clark of Aston Villa, who's also pretty decent in the game. He's not that he's quite fast, who can play in quite a lot of different places. Orhan Sam is also pretty good. Leo Kanu, who's also pretty decent. Ada Medidi, Annie Kova, of course, I get rid of a Jadson I of course may want to buy. And at the combo I've got 5.7 million in the last episode. I'm looking. I've added Federico Fazio, who isn't even that good. He's not even as good as Charlie Mulgrew, which is saying something. Charlie Mulgrew's not the best player in the game. He's pretty good in the game, but he's not the best player, of course. I had Paul Sharner on it. I don't know why he wasn't even that good in the game, but I also got Apanga, Zaccardo, Tokunaga, Rob Villar, and it's alright. I mean, they're not the best players, but they'll be decent enough for my team. My team's it's going alright. I've also got Toprak. Toprak is pretty decent. He plays for Bayer Leverkusen in real life, but in the game, of course, Bayer Leverkusen aren't in the game unless you have the Bundesliga edited. But of course, he's pretty decent. He's got, I think it's like 82 sprint speed. That's why I sort of added him. He has a 78 overall, so he'll probably be my best player if I do end up buying him. And I've also got Gundogan. He's a fantastic player. I mean, his pinpoint passes are absolutely insane. I've also got Bergard, Meja Yamuri, who's also another player with like 80 odd pace. Shards is another one with like 76 pace, and Jurami with 84 pace. Like, these players are pretty decent, but I do make a lot of changes in this episode of the Markcoos Mafia. As you can see, I go up to Toprak. I'm thinking, YOLO. Nah, I don't go YOLO. I thought it quite well. I end up buying Toprak. He 4 million. I mean, quite a lot of money, but I mean, you always have to spend the money to sort of make the money. Now you have to spend the money to sort of try your best. But going into the first match, my team strength got up to 70-40, and I face a guy who has a much less team strength than me, and I'm thinking, not bad, and it's a special match as well. But look at his team. He's got Hulk, Barretto, Piatti, Neymar, Dotan, Engelar, and a really bad back line. So I'm looking at him like, the hell? And it's because his subs bench has 7 people on it. No, 6 people on it. So straight from the kickoff, he more or less just runs through Hulk, and he shoots, and he scores. I'm 1-0 down already. I'm like, oh, goodness sake. But Podani's running back, trying to stop Hulk. I try and tackle him, can't tackle him, and I get a red card and give away a penalty. I'm just going to say it now. Yeah, red card, penalty. Hulk to take the penalty. I think it's Hulk to take the penalty. Yeah, Hulk taking the penalty. He scores, pops in the bottom corner. This game does not end well at all. Samers gets through, shoots, and it hits the bar. Now this is ridiculous. His goalkeeper was like a 69 rated goalkeeper, and somehow he kept me out so many times. But as you can see, he does a little cutback goal, little pass back, really annoying. And he scores off Hulk again. He scores again with Hulk. So he scored 4 goals in the first half with Hulk. But I've been down to 10 minutes since about the 10th minute, so it's not really a valuable sort of thing. But Jarvis runs down the left hand side, crosses it in, and Samras does a nice header and scores to the bottom corner. Comes to the 49th minute, I foul with Jack Cork. I don't think this is a foul. I don't see the replay, of course, but I don't think I actually touch it's Van der Merch again. My bloody mortal enemy. Van der Merch, I don't touch him, and somehow it gives a yellow card and a second yellow for a red for Cork. But Piatti scores another goal. It's 5-1 to him. He's through on goal again. I try and foul him with, I think it's Toprak. Can't get away with it from him, and he scores again. But this is ridiculous, right? I was getting really pissed off. He was doing all these stupid skills of Saviola. Bannon goes in and just hacks him. I really didn't care at this moment. I was going to lose the game. I was 6-1 down. It's the 89th minute. He takes the penalty kick with Van der Merch and hits it right down the middle. What a prick. But Bannon gets sent off basically in the last minute of the match. I couldn't take it anymore. I was just getting pissed off with him keeping playing through the Van der Merch and Saviola. All he had was pace, and Van der Merch is one of the most overrated players in this game. He's not even real, which makes the issue a lot worse, really. But as you can see, I only had 6 shots in the game. I had more possession than him, which sort of says something. He had 17 shots, 13 on target, and he deserved to win the game more than 7-1. But of course, Hulk man of the match, and I don't give him fair play because he didn't play fair at all. So as expected. So I go into the team and I'm looking, I'll get rid of some players. I really need to start making some sort of money. Need to replace some players. So I got rid of Dobby, Gilas, Josh Way. They've all done so well for me, but I start to just get rid of some players, thinking I'll try and at least get rid of them. They're good players, but they've done their due for my team. So I go into the favourite players again. I buy Kotrabus. He's a decent backup centre back, and he's better than Richard Harty and Strandberg combined, which is sort of saying something because Richard Harty is pretty decent. And I also go down to David Stockdale, and I buy David Stockdale because he's like, I mean, he in a backup goalkeeper because Halia Mad is so bloody bad. But moving to the next game, got a team strength. My team strength has actually gone up, even though I've got rid of like 6 players and only bought 2. And I faced a guy who has a much better team than me. He's got team strength of 766 and a rating of 381. So his rating's a little bit worse, but he's got Elmander up front, Claudio Pitbull at the left, and Cassano in the middle. Jordan Ayew on the right. But the game starts, I get the ball with Dorrans, play it for the Stephen Fletcher, and he scores. He's an absolute bargain buy for me. He's so good. But again, I get the ball, shoot, makes a great save. Stephen Fletcher comes to Stephen Fletcher, I shoot, it hits the post, but he was actually offside. I'm not sure the offside, but he was actually offside. Comes up to the half-time mark, he crosses it in. First low cross down to Elmander, who scores. I don't really like Casino sort of goals because it's a bit ridiculous, but as you see, I've had 6 shots, 3 on target, 49% possession. It always seems team to do with the less possession, always seems to do better for some reason. Comes to the 82nd minute, and for some reason, Toprak, I don't even mean to dive in. I was running back thinking it's all going fine. Toprak just decides to dive in by himself. The player's been an absolute prick. But Signorino gets maybe injured. He probably doesn't get injured, but he takes the penalty kick with Lucho, and he pops into the top corner in more or less the last 5 minutes of the match. So I lose again by 2-1. And as you can see, I had shots. I had 13 shots and 9 on target. He had 5 shots, 3 on target. He had more possession than me, more or less the same interception. So the game was quite close. Did he deserve to win? No, he didn't deserve to win at all. But I gave him a fair play. He did play a very fair game. He didn't just have Vandermerch up front and just ran at me, or Impella. He had decent players who did a pretty good job, but as you can see, my rating has gone down from 400 to 399. This rating system is ridiculous. And see, next game, I faced this guy with a rating of 384, but his team strength is 807. The guy must either be really bad at the game, or he's doing it on purpose to face all the sort of noobs, which I think is just a ridiculous tactic. He's got Pato, Eto, Asmo Jean, he's got Vandermerch on the bench, but he shoots, he scores. That's how it rolls in this sort of game with me, for really. But Sergio Center trying to get his head on the ball, can't get it ahead. He fouls Wellington there, I don't know what the hell's going on there, and he passes it in to Closer, and Closer is offside. He's offside. I don't know how they don't see that, but he's offside. He actually does a quite a nice goal, and it was a back heel goal, but he's offside, completely offside. And the game, it's halftime, it's 2-0 to him. And I've had chances, not the best chances, but I've had some good chances. I had 4 shots, 4 on target. And I'm sure he had a really good goalkeeper. I think it was Marchetti. So, of course, he was going to beat me with a really good goalkeeper. This was a quite good play. He scores a nice, easy goal with Closer. Well, it comes up to the 75th minute. I get really pissed off with him passing from the goal kick. Just kept messing about with the players, and then passes it to one of the players. I got really pissed off, and Pavlyuchenko gets sent off. So, again, I lose another man, down to 10 men, and in the first game I was down to 8. I think it was 8, 8, because 3 players got sent off. Second match I got no yellow cards, and the third match I got 1 yellow card. I had 9 shots and 8 on target, so the guy, he was sort of just being a prick, really. I mean, he didn't really deserve it, but Jarvis has been an absolute waste of money for me. I've tried to play just play down the wings with him, played on the left wing a lot, and all Brighton has actually done much better than him. So I actually released Jarvis. He's been an absolute waste of space. That's sort of saying something for an 80 rated player. So I get 4 million off him. I go through my favourite player list. I'm like, I could go out and buy Darren Fletcher. I could buy some more centre backs. But you know what? Screw it. I'll just go out and buy someone else. So I buy Aidan McGeady. I've seen him play against me with Spartak Moscow. He's absolutely fantastic. I've got 4 million still left to spend, so I'm looking for I'll just buy Jadson as well, because Jadson he's a fantastic player. I got recommended him by one of the subscribers, and I tried him out. I tried him out before, of course, when I played with one of the whatever Brazilian team he plays for. I played with their team before, and he was really good. He was a standout moment guy for me. But as you see, I get into the next match. My rating's down to 390. My God, and my team strength is 745, even though I've got rid of my best player and brought in 2 players who don't even equal him. But I end up playing with Kotrabus and Mariap at the back against Mandzukic, Kone, Petrobenov and Faguli. But in the 11th minute of the match, I have the ball with Albrighton, pass it up to Wellington, then he plays a great through ball back to Albrighton. The goalie doesn't even decide to come out. Albrighton takes about 2 touches, and he shoots and he scores. So it's the 12th minute and I'm 1-0 up, so it's not going that bad. And it comes up there, so he passes it through to Mandzukic and he shoots and he scores. We come to the 45th minute and the game is 1-0. The game is so tight. It's a nice tight game, of course. But I didn't even show the stats. Screw showing the stats, because the stats were just unbelievably close. But the 53rd minute, I crossed him for Brighton and he owned goals because he can't control the player. But here he does score a sweaty goal. But I understand, it's understandable considering that I just had scored a really low cross, which wasn't even really deserving. This is in the 88th minute, so more or less scored in the last minute, and I draw 2-2 with this guy, and he was pretty good. I mean, as you said, 10 shots, 3 on target, 6 shots, 3 on target. So we were more or less equal the whole game, which sort of makes sense. But, you know, possession was more or less equal as well. So, and he ends up getting man of the match with Petrobenov. I really should give him fair play. I'm sure I tried to give him fair play, but it just couldn't be bothered. So if you enjoyed this episode of the Markcoos Mafia, please subscribe to my channel for more from the Markcoos Mafia, more from PES 2013, more from FIFA 13, and catch you later.